Alright, hey guys, it's me Brianna from Tuesdays with Brianna, and I'm here filming my Draw My Life video, I guess, so, because you guys have been asking for this. No, you haven't, but whatever, we'll pretend you did. It's a Draw My Life. Now, forgive me because everything has to be backwards, so when I draw, it's like really, to me, it looks like this. Literally, I'm not even kidding. So then I draw my life. I should draw a happy face. Look at. But my life isn't all that happy. It's really sad. So I should do like angry face, emoticon. I'm just waiting for my sister to get over here because she's slow and her butt takes forever because she talks to everybody on her way over here, being annoying. I'm just gonna doodle me. Wow, that's a very bad drawing of me. I hope now all of my video comes out like this. Wait. Okay. It looks cute. Look at me. Look at me. I'm gonna be like hearing myself the entire time while filming this, but I'm waiting until I finish chewing my fudge. Why are you leaving me?
I had to bring that stuff to the mom's room. I'll pick up my room while you do this.
Okay. Here's the start of my Draw My Life video. As you can tell, I'm going to be like this. Okay. Yeah, do all this backwards. So, here's the story of my life. Once upon a time, it's just a little tiny little embryo in my mommy's tummy. You know, like that. You all cuddly up in there. That's my mom. She was really fat while she was pregnant with me, you know. We cut her head off because, you know, can't fit it in there. But, so once upon a time I was just a little embryo in my mom's tummy, and then my dad, let's put this dad right there. He's listening. And my mom loved each other very much, but they're kind of young, I guess. I mean, my mom was like 25 and my dad was like 18. So, it didn't really work out as well. But, you know, I was born on October 4th, 1997. Hannah, you're making me nervous. I was born on October 4th, 1997. My best friends better not forget that because, you know, I put it in a video. Exactly 2 days after another little girl named Hannah was born. We'll learn more about her later. She's like sitting in front of me. I guess it was normal. When I was about 5, my little brother Sam was born. I didn't quite expect. I was waiting all this while for my little brother, and when I finally saw him, he was a pain. I didn't know that babies cried yet, and I have to admit, I did try to kill him once or twice. There was, you know, always the pillow. Wait, let me draw myself with eyes at least. The pillow, you know, he was crying, and I tried to suffocate him with the pillow. That didn't quite work out as well. My parents caught me. And, you know, he was like 2 months old and quite a little baby, just sitting there with his mouth open. And I took a bag of chips, we'll call them Doritos, and tried to feed him to them. Mind you, my brother had no teeth, so I knew he would choke, evil demonic self. That didn't work out either. When I was 7, I joined a gang on the street. The gang was like a second family to me. They were like my brothers and my sisters. There was Trevor, the tall guy. He had hair like that. Skylar, she was smaller and beautiful, you know. Her boyfriend, Kai. Ah, I'm pretty. Her boyfriend, Kai. He was cute. He thought he was all that, but really he wasn't. Then there was little Kyle. He was 3 at the time, learning ninja skills from the gang. And then there was me. I was all the way over here, holding my little stick, being proud. Young and wild and free. Really awkward. But that's red, that's blue. I have my awkward version of a house. Hannah, you like my house?
Yes, very nice.
It's very nice. My house looks like that in real life. You know, it's that tilted.
I almost fell.
It is that tilted, my house. So the crew separated. And then the fact that in my small city there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are like 10 elementary schools in my little city, but there are only 2 middle schools. So we all went to different elementary schools. So when the group actually like split up, I didn't see them until like middle school. Echoes like annoying and bugging me. So okay, let's get back to the story. As a little kid, I was kind of chubby, as you could tell. Elementary school sucked. I mean, you know, I wasn't really popular. I wasn't all that popular, but yeah. I had 2 friends though. One was a nerd. Her name was Hannah.
I heard that!
Hey, I thought you were listening to your iPod. God.
Not that loud.
One was a nerd. That's all I draw my sister, Hannah. Look at that. You like that?
I do not look like that.
She does. And then here is my other friend, Anastasia. She had long red hair back then. You remember this? Piling
Very
up.
well. The best way.
Hannah was like, let me out. I want to see my mommy. Shut up. You see, we like, our biggest memory that our parents remember is one time we like took a bunch of toys, stacked them up against the door, so like none of our parents would be able to get in. Because I wanted to stay forever at her house. I didn't want to really leave, and that's, I don't know. I guess it was the start of our creepy friendship. It's not really creepy. Anastasia is another story. She taught me a lot of things that I like failed at. Like she taught me how to like trampoline and stuff. Like that. She taught me how to trampoline. I was very happy. Failed. But I was happy. She taught me about fashion. And like yay! Oh, there comes Isabella. She taught me about fashion. But I couldn't really do fashion because I was kind of chubby, as you can tell. Now, in 6th grade, I got my first boyfriend. His name was Trevor. Well, I'll say his name is Trevor since I'm changing all the names in this thing. Chubby self. In 6th grade. Hannah didn't follow me to 6th grade because she was homeschooled. And gladly, she can't hear me right now because she would yell at me.
I hear you.
Shut up. We were great at first. I mean, like... It was like he loved me, I loved him. It was like that. It was cute at first. But then it was all good for like 2 months until he changed. He started calling me like names. And I really hope Hannah's listening to her music right now. He started like calling me names. He yelled a lot. Needed anger management, but he didn't get it until like 10th grade. Sometimes he would hold my arm really, really tight, and like it would be really bruised right around the wrist because he like didn't want to let go of me for probably like an hour. I tried to hide it so like all the time because I had a lot of bruises from him holding me like that, and I hid it by wearing these gigantic baggy Aeropostale sweaters. And you know, in 6th grade I actually started to thin out a little, so these things didn't look good on me. But anyway, yeah, still had long hair, ruling it. But in 6th grade was I had my first crush. I had my first crush. His name was Soren. We'll say it's Soren, but again, I'm changing the names in this, and he knows who he is because he's my best friend now. But okay, his name was Soren. That's the best I can draw Soren. And I was like, oh my god, this kid is adorable. Like, the first time I saw him, it was because I had broken my arm, and he signed my cast. He was like the first person to actually come up to me and sign my cast. Skip ahead to the middle of 8th grade. Trevor ended up cheating on me and breaking up with me because, you know, he decided to leave me for this more pretty, beautiful girl named Anna. And I was just over here, sad. Tears. After he left, but oh well. And then, you see, alright, so I had this teacher. Her name was Miss Straw. She was an awesome teacher, I have to admit. She was my creative writing teacher. And I guess it was just, she was supposed to be part of my life. She was a mentor. She helped me through a lot of rough patches in my life. And one thing she did that I always believed was just like fate or something like that was, well, we were in class and we always needed to have partners for creative writing because we needed to bounce ideas off of each other. And I was sitting in the corner being my loner self, you know, being glad to be forever alone. F.A. Forever alone. But we needed a partner, so she paired me up with this random kid who was also sitting in the corner, named Soren. It was kind of sad looking and pathetic at the time. But, so she paired us up, and we were sitting in our little desks. I'll just draw chairs, because I'm kind of, like, tired right now. It's, like, 10 o'clock at night. So he was just sitting there all quiet, and I was sitting there, and we were just making, like, direct eye contact for, like, literally 2 minutes. Freaked me out, because, you know, I used to have a crush on this guy, and I can't believe I was finally, like, face to face with him. But that day I was kind of sad, because, you know, I'd seen this man, Trevor, with Anna, and they were, like, making out in the hallway, and it was kind of, like, a month after we broke up, so I guess I was pretty sad about that still. And so I yelled at him, I'm like, so, you gonna read that thing or what? And I yelled at him, and he nodded quietly, and I kind of felt bad. I felt sorry for him. He was so small in my eyes, I guess. I felt this instinct that I need to protect him. Well, he started reading his story about a man named, let's do a thought bubble. About a man named Mr. Bubbles. Boop, boop, boop. I tried to draw Mr. Bubbles. It made me laugh. I was giggling like crazy, and Soren just smiled, and after that we got a little bit closer, and towards the end, she started going out, and I was happy. I mean, the love he showed me wasn't the same as Trevor's abusive language. It was gentle and soft. He was the first boy that ever told me, "I love you." But I guess my life is kind of cursed and doomed to the end, because no matter how hard I try, I'm never allowed to be happy. I mean, Soren broke up with me on August 11th. He never told me how or why or what went wrong. Just, I don't think I can jump back into a relationship, and it was over. It was broken all over again, but it wasn't the same as with Trevor. It hurt really bad. I mean, I felt like I was dying on the inside. Like, my heart just was turning pitch black. And I was crushed. I thought it was my fault, and I started making up so many excuses and blaming myself and hurting myself more. I thought it was because I was ugly. So I learned how to use makeup. And I thought I was fat. So I starved myself till the point where my 5'5" frame barely tipped the scale at 99 pounds. Drop mark. That was because I was too happy. Wait, let me draw bones. Bony. From like that movie, Warm Bodies. I thought it was because I was too happy, so I started like cutting myself. Because I don't know. And then on top of that, the same day that someone broke up with me, I found out my dad was getting a divorce from my stepmom, and my stepmom was taking my dog Roxy, and all these things came so suddenly, and I almost went to the point of no return. Well, let's skip to 9th grade. Freshman year of high school was some great determination, leap of faith. And some hard work. Soren and I actually became best friends in the end. I mean, we're awesome now. I know so much about him now that I didn't know before. And I think he's happy now. And that's really just my goal, was to make him happy. I know it sounds lovey-mushy, oh my god, you still love him or whatnot, but it's not. I just want him to be happy. But, I mean, he likes to fish. He likes to fish. He likes Chinese food. That's my Chinese food impression fail. He can't dance to save his life. I learned that the hard way. Even though he tries really hard and gets upset when he can't. He's the opposite of creative. He tries to claim he can sing and like write his own songs, but he can't. I like to imagine he does though sometimes. He's always like, nope, wait, that's not even a good expression. This is Ashley. She is the most stubborn, aggressive, evil, uncaring, mean, and sometimes selfish. Don't you dare ask her you to share her candy. But overall, she's my best friend because she is. I mean, I needed her, and I guess she needed me as her best friend, so we are. The way she and I have been a team, and I can tell she's been through a lot, and if I can make her day a little bit better, it's worth it. And together we started the GC, and so here I am today. Oh, and then there's Hannah and her family, the Nubios. Family, my siblings. And there's my sister Hannah, who's annoying. If she's walking through the halls. She's waving hi. Then there's Izzy, Donata, Dante, Nico, and me. That's our dysfunctional family. Oh. And there's Sam too, my other little brother. You guys have met him before. He's in the hospital right now. And that's it for today's show.